Hey you guys, so today we're making meatball sandwiches. So make a meatball sandwich with me. So first, this is the ground beef I'm using. I got it from Acme. We're going to put it in here. We're going to use Plinko. Most of the time I use bread, crumbs from actual bread, but we're using a Plinko today. I used 2 eggs. Honestly, I could have used 1. I'm using onion powder, garlic salt in it, black pepper, Italian season. I'm also going to use some oregano, and I'm going to use some ground paprika. Put your gloves on. I'm putting gloves on because I have nails on and I don't want it underneath my nails. And then we're going to mix all of this up. Then I'm trying to show you guys how I roll the meatballs, but it was really hard to do this with one hand. But you're just going to get a decent size of an amount of ground beef and then kind of flatten it and then round it. And here are the meatballs. I did a good job. I'm going to put the oven on 350 for most of the part and then turn it up towards the end. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil in there. Now we're going to get started on the breads. So I'm using this Italian bread that I had got from Acme. I'm going to just cut a piece out because the kids is just going to eat the meatballs by itself. I'm going to put mine on some bread. So I take the inside of the bread because I just feel like it's too much bread on the inside. So I'm taking some of the bread out. I'm using a white American cheese. I know some people say they like provolone or whatever on their bread. I like white American cheese. So I'll put 4 pieces on the roll. Then for the meatballs, I'm adding the salsa once it's mainly cooked. So the meatballs are fully cooked mainly. And I'm going to add this roasted garlic parmesan sauce on there. You kind of can pick any sauce. I go back and forth between like 3 cheeses, garlic sauce. But anyways, whatever sauce you have, add a good amount of sauce. And then I'm adding mozzarella cheese on top. I didn't realize that this had fat free, but honestly, just use any type of cheese you want. And then put it back in the oven. And then I toast my roll. So here's the cheese melted. I like adding grated parm on mine, so that's what I'm doing. And here is my sandwich. Look how good that looks, you guys. I definitely put a lot of cheese on here. Then I love me some Ruffles, so that's what I'm gonna put on the side of my sandwich. And here's my meatball club. Don't that just look so good? But thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.